We are under the lights as the show gets you ready for another edition of Major League Baseball. Coming up, we've got a good matchup in store between the Philadelphia Phillies and the Milwaukee Brewers. The Phillies aim to notch their 7th win in a row right after this. Brandon Woodruff, the Mississippi native, will be on the mound in this one. What do you have for us on him, Danny?
Hey, one of the main issues is he wants to limit the amount of walks. Walked 4 in his last start, and that's a little bit too many for a starting pitcher. He's going to need much better control if he expects to pitch better in this one.
Stepping into the box, Andrew McCutchen. He'll get us started in this one under the lights.
The left fielder, number 22.
Infield in the overshift here. Now the pitch. High in the air out to center field. Kane is under it. Makes the play, 1 away. With that, here's the starting lineup for the visiting Philadelphia Phillies. Who's the one to watch, Dan?
Well, Matt, I appreciate the way Bryce Harper plays the game. Last season, he had over 110 RBIs. That's an RBI machine. When you're driving in over 100, that's really special, and you are doing some big things.
Gene Segura standing in. Lifted in the air to straightaway center. Kane is back, and he'll get there to make the play for route number 2.
Batting third, the first baseman, number 17, Rhys Hoskins.
And that'll bring up the Sacramento product, Rhys Hoskins. First chance for him here after appearing as a pinch hitter in the game last night. A ball and no strikes. And guys, we take a look at the Brewers entering play here tonight. They come in trying to rebound after a loss that snapped a modest 3-game winning streak.
Hey, Matty V, we're taking a look at a team right here, D-Row. Through 5 games of this homestand, they're 3-2. I know they were expecting more, but they'd like to win this one here today and get that up to 4-2 on this homestand.
Yeah, this is an important one right here. You don't want to go 500 first 6 games, especially at home. On the road, you can deal with it. At home, this is a must-win.
And there is our officiating crew in this one, calling balls and strikes, Mr. Freddie Ferguson.
Hey, D-Row, you better be ready to swing, particularly at that low pitch. Freddie Ferguson, low ball umpire.
Yeah, it makes it tough on the offense. I was a guy who liked the low ball, but that usually means those guys are susceptible to that slider in the dirt. You have to see the ball up, and this guy doesn't give you a chance.
Into his motion. Here comes the 3-1. And strike 3 called as he says, you got to be kidding me, with the side retired. 3 up, 3 down for Philadelphia. And now the Brewers will get their first cuts. No score. Tom Yu, the right-hander from Japan, will get the starting assignment in this one. Dan, any thoughts?
Man, he pitched really well in his last one without allowing a single run and picking up the victory. Let's see if he can bring that stuff back to the ballpark with him and make it 2 really strong starts.
And in to hit next is Lorenzo Cain. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first.
The Brewers, the center fielder, Lorenzo.
And now pitch on the way. Lays off 1-0. These Phillies, as they enter play here tonight, fellas, have run their win streak up to 6 in a row now, and they're really playing some inspired baseball.
Yeah, Matty, this is one of those special moments throughout the course of the season where everyone kind of looks around the clubhouse and takes stock. 6 in a row, you have a chance to rattle off a 7th. You start saying, hey, maybe something special is going to happen this summer.
There to make the catch is Hoskins, and that's the first out of the inning.
Batting second.
Time now for a look at the hometown Brewers starting lineup. Dero, what's the key in trying to stop their opponent's winning streak?
Hey, Matt, the first thing I notice when I walk into Miller Park is those gaps are super tight. You got to get greedy in a ballpark like this. There's a lot of damage to be had. This park plays really, really tiny at times, so look for this offense to try and drive the ball.
So now to the plate, Bryce Terang. No balls and a strike to count. Bases are empty, 1 man out. Now a flare out toward right center. Segura ranging into the outfield. He's got it. A nice play there. 2 away.
Boy, he showed some pretty good range, heading pretty deep into the outfield to bring that one down. Thought the outfielder might call him off, but he clearly had it under control.
And here's Christian Yelich now. No one aboard for him, and 2 gone here in the first. Now here it comes.
You rarely see a pitcher of this quality throw one right down the middle, and man, as a hitter, probably a good chance you're not going to see that pitch again.
Here's a breaking ball, but it doesn't quite find the strike zone.
Well, that backdoor breaking ball just missed right there. It's a very effective pitch. If you can hit the outside corner of that pitch, it's unhittable.
High in the air into shallow left center. McCutchen on the move. He makes the catch. What a play on the run to end the inning. Brewers come up empty in the first. We've played an inning in Milwaukee. No score on the show. All set for the start of the inning, and that'll bring in a dangerous hitter indeed in the form of Bryce Harper. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Good changeup there to start him, but it drops a little low for ball 1. And he watches one miss outside. 2-0 now. And now a pitch on the way. 3-0 now.
To be honest with you, I'm a little bit more afraid of the guy on deck than the guy that's up right now. If I'm on the mound, I want this guy up right now. He's the guy that's got to beat me.
And he'll just make him throw one over here. 3-1.
Great job on those last 2 pitches of varying speeds. Gave him a hard fastball, and then he locked him up with a changeup.
And that misses for ball 4. So it's a leadoff walk here to start the second.
That is it. The catcher, G18.
Standing in, JT Realmuto, and he's definitely off to a fast start in the early part of the season. First pitch of the at-bat. High fly ball out to straightaway center. Kane is under it. 1 out.
That is it.
All right, guys, here's a defensive alignment for the Milwaukee Brewers. And let's take a look at Travis Shaw. The calling card's the bat. Left-handed power, the ability to manipulate both gaps, but also a very adequate, very underrated defender on both corners, both first and third.
There he goes. Offered at and missed. Here's the throw. Short hop, but they got him. Great pick and tag to catch him trying to steal.
They're showing they're not afraid to be aggressive on the base pass so far in this one. But we'll see if this caught stealing slows that down a bit. Managers never like to run into outs, so they might play it a little safer going forward.
Still looking for our first hit in the ball game. Now here's a ball hit high and deep to straightaway right field. Ranging back is Bradley. On the warning track, he makes the catch. Phillies go down quietly there. We'll go to the bottom of the second. No score. Bottom of the inning now. And next to bat will be the first baseman, Keston Hiura.
The first baseman, Keston.
Now here's the pitch. Liner in there for a base hit.
Everybody's different coming out of spring training. Some guys get off to torrid starts, some guys struggle. This is one that struggled, but maybe that single gets him going.
Into the box, Omar Narvaez, as the first pitch to him is in there for a called strike 1. And he's definitely off to a fast start in the early part of the season. In there, and he's ahead 0-2 now. Narvaez, the former Seattle Mariner, he was acquired via trade last year.
I know he'd tell you he'd like to be playing a little bit better, but I think it's as advertised for this ball club right now. I think the manager is getting exactly what they expected.
So it was a strikeout swinging. Omar Narvaez is dealt with for the first out in the bottom of the inning. And that brings up the left-handed hitting Travis Shaw. A fastball here as they'll take a look at ball 1-0. And he fouls this one off. The 1-1 home. And it's fouled away. The 1-2. And a splitter swung on and missed that time, and that'll be out number 2. That's back-to-back strikeouts now as they've been unable to advance that leadoff single into scoring position.
Yeah, clearly no problems working out of the stretch right now, Matt. He's taking control this inning after giving up that hit. Now we'll see if he can finish it off strong as well.
Into the corner and slicing foul. And he's definitely off to a fast start in the early part of the season. Late on that one as it's fouled off to the left side. Hiura, the runner at first with 2 gone. Swung on and missed, and that's the final out of the inning. Milwaukee leaves 1. We'll move to the 3rd with no score. Coming to the plate now, Roman Quinn. 7-8-9, bottom of the order set to go here in the 3rd. He pulls this one into right. That gets down, and the Phillies' first hit of the game is going to be for extra bases. The relay, but he is in there with a triple.
Yeah, and after that one, it looks like the first run of the game could be coming pretty soon. He got a pitch that he liked, and he roped it to the outfield. Then he showed the speed necessary to make it all the way around to 3rd.
Ronald Torre is the next to bat as he will look at a first pitch fastball for ball 1. Lays off again, and it's 2-0.
It's a lot easier to hit when you're putting yourself in good hitters counts. This guy's done a great job not swinging at pitchers' pitches, and when he's getting the ball in his zone, he's getting the barrel to it. He's been hot lately.
Hit the other way out toward right field. Bradley is there. He makes the catch. Here comes the runner from 3rd. But the throw is well up the line, and he scores easily.
Great job of offensive execution there. Leadoff triple, and then the sac fly to bring home a run.
Digging in now for Philadelphia, Tom Yu. Bases empty and 1 away following the sac fly. Line to the right side, and the pitcher's got himself a base hit. So the lineup card turns over with 1 away following the base hit out of the pitcher's spot.
Hey, pretty good swing right there by the pitcher. I know he'll be telling his boys in the dugout to take some hitting lessons from him if he's going to square line drives up all day.
So the next hitter to dig in will be Andrew McCutchen. As the first pitch misses to him, it's ball 1. 1 in, 1 out, and 1 on here in the inning. A ball and a strike to the Phillies leadoff man. Runner at first here, 1 man out. Hits it high and deep out to center field. Kane going back to the track. Just missed a home run to the deepest part of the yard. It's off the wall. And they'll have runners at 2nd and 3rd following the 1-out double.
And I think that may have been a situation where the runner on first was waiting to see if the ball was going to get down or not. If there were 2 outs, he most likely scores there. Instead, he has to hold at 3rd. Can't really fault him for that, though.
And that'll bring up Gene Segura. Little chopper back to the mound. And that's the second out.
Now batting, the first baseman.
So 2 on with 2 away, and that'll bring up Rhys Hoskins. Looking to minimize the damage here. Hit high and deep to straightaway right field. Ranging back is Bradley. Still going back. Out of here into the visitors' bullpen. So it's a 3-run shot to straightaway right field. 8th home run on the season for him, as the Phillies have opened things up now 4-0.
It looked like he might just work out of that inning, only giving up a single run, but it all comes crashing down on that mistake. Nothing like a 3-run bomb to change the entire complexion of your day on the mound.
Now batting, right fielder.
And Bryce Harper will dig in at the plate, as he'll take a look at ball 1. The average sitting right at 270 on the year. 8 home runs, 18 driven in. Now the 1-0.
They obviously circled him before the game that they were not going to let him beat them. Walked him his first time up, and now they're nibbling again.
A strike, and it's 2-1. 4 runs here in this half inning. Changeup taken for ball 3, well below the zone.
This is where you cash your checks right here. 3-1. You're one of the best hitters in the game. You live for situations like this.
Tried to crush that ball, and now perhaps needs to shorten up with 2 strikes. Something has to give. Here's the payoff pitch. And this misses for ball 4. The second walk he surrendered here in the first 3 innings.
Well, the reason power hitters generally draw more walks than other guys is exactly what we saw right there. Pitchers work around them and nibble the corners a lot more so they don't get burned. He made some good pitches, but he just couldn't get him to chase enough out of the zone.
Before the first pitch, a check at first. And the runner back. First pitch on its way. JT Realmuto is at the plate as he looks at ball 1.
That's a great call right there. Fastball away with a guy who's got some jets on first base. Almost like a hybrid pitch out. Great for a catcher if that guy's running. Easy transfer throw to second base.
Fouled off. The 1-1 home. High in the air out to center field. Kane is under it. He makes the play, and that'll end the inning. But 4 runs score in the inning, 3 coming right here on the 3-run home run. Bottom of the 3rd coming up. It's now 4-0 Philadelphia. So stepping in, Colton Wong. Only 1 hit for him in his last 4 ball games.
Lots of baseball left in this one as we're still early on, but you don't want to fall too far behind. They're already down by a bundle, and one of the things you want your leadoff guy to get on and set the table for the big boys to start driving in some runs.
The 1-0. Hit on the ground toward the left. Torres gloves it. And the throw to first is in time. 1 gone.
Not a lot you can do with that pitch. That fastball just ate him up inside and gets the soft grounder for the out.
At the plate, Brandon Woodruff, as he'll get his first opportunity in this one. The pitch. A ball and no strikes. That evens it up 1-1. 1-2 to the Brewers pitcher. Oh, and this is swung on and missed. 4 strikeouts already, and that's out number 2.
Talk about blowing it by a guy. Geez, I mean, that fastball was way behind him when the swing came through the zone. I have to think he was looking for something off speed, and he just couldn't pull the trigger on that fastball.
In now is Lorenzo Cain, as he'll go after the first pitch to him and comes up empty. It's strike 1. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. Behind 0-2 now. Nothing in 2 count, and the pitch fouled away. Another 0-2 home. Waved at and missed for the 3rd out. Not much of a chance at hitting that one, and the inning is over. 3 up, 3 down for Milwaukee. They're on the short end of a 4-0 score. Here's Didi Gregorius. And Dan, I'm sure the starter on the mound would like to hit the rewind button on that last inning.
Oh, no doubt about that, Mac. That was a really rocky frame, but clearly not enough to chase him from this game. We'll see if he's still shaking a bit or if he's able to put this behind him. Well, it's been a rough one so far. 4 runs through 3 innings. It's about time to get that pitch count down, or he won't be out here very long.
The windup and the 0-1. And he fouls this one off. Here comes another 0-2. Tried to get him to go after one below the knees, but it's 1-2. To 2 balls and 2 strikes now. Here now the 2-2. Pulled toward right center field. Cain is under it. 1 away.
The batter, the center fielder.
Now in the box, Roman Quinn. He smacked a triple and later scored his first time around. Pitch on the way. Ooh, started him with the change, and it's 0-1. Here's a fastball that crowds him a bit, and it's 1-1.
Pretty good pitch right there. Fastball in off the plate. One of the things you want to do as a pitcher, try to stand those hitters up.
Liner towards second. That gets down, and he's got himself a base hit.
Yeah, and you can take a look at his numbers here. With that 1-out single, he's flirting with a little trouble here again. You'd like to see him find a way to get out of this inning and battle for another inning or so, but you also don't want him to give up a big number.
Stepping in now, Ronald Taraez, as the first pitch to him is off the plate for a ball, 1-0. He hit a sac fly earlier. And this winds up inside for a ball, 2-0 now.
You thank your lucky stars when you get a chance to hit behind a guy with as much speed as he has on first base. The entire defense is on guard, and you know probably there's a fastball coming.
Now a throw over, and he's back easily. Ready with the 2-0 pitch. Lifted in the air to center field. Cain is there, 2 gone.
The pitcher, number 19, Yu.
So next to the plate for the Phils, Tom Yu. He singled his last time up.
Yeah, he showed like a little prowess with the bat right there, Dan. I'd be surprised if they don't attack him a little bit more carefully this AB.
Throw to first in plenty of time, and the side is retired. Phillies strand one. They lead it 4-0. Striding in once again, Bryce Turang. He's 0 for 1 thus far.
Not shortstop. Right.
He's ready. Here's the first offering. Hit on the ground down the first baseline. This gets foul. It's 0-1. And now a pitch on the way. Oh, he looked like a caveman swinging a club on that one. It's 0-2 now.
Not much you could do with that one. Tied him up in knots.
Swing and a liner. Oh, and this kicks right off of him. And he'll reach first as they can't make the play on him.
The left fielder, number 22, Christian Yelich.
In is Christian Yelich. A fastball here as he'll take a look at ball 1. 1-0.
Hey, this is a perfect opportunity for them to get on the board right now. Leadoff man has done his job. Now the middle of the order gets their shot at the plate.
Real Muto waits on it, and that's the first out of the inning.
Now back, first baseman, Keston.
And that'll bring up Keston Hiura. Comes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch. And they start him out away with a cold strike. Line drive to left. McCutchen is there to put it away, and the runner will be forced to retreat back to first.
Well, he hit that ball pretty well, but the only problem was that he pulled off it just a bit. The location was a little on the outer half, so he would have hit it even better if he would have stayed through the middle of the field with it.
In now, Omar Narvaez. He'll look to bounce back after striking out his last time up.
Yeah, and he didn't put up much of a fight either, Matty. Got to find a way. Can't go down 3 pitches. I don't care if you're staring at him or swinging at him. You have to find a way to make this pitcher work a little bit harder.
And that finds its way through for a base hit.
Hey, there's another base knock right there. A hitting streak now up to 8 games.
Yeah, no doubt about it. Well, 8 games. Now, man, we're starting to think about it a little bit. You know, you get past that week, you just know you're locked in. They start talking 8 games, now you're like, all right, I got a nice little hitting streak going.
Looking to put the ball in play here. He went down on strikes in his first at-bat. And it's fouled away. And a fastball swung on and missed as they set him down for the second time here tonight. Brewers strand a couple. They're down 4-0. New inning set to get underway, and that'll bring up the former National League MVP Andrew McCutchen.
Number 22.
Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch, and a slider's in the dirt as he lays off it for a ball. 1-1 to Andrew McCutchen.
I got a ball, 1 strike.
The 1-1 now to McCutchen. And it's 1-2.
1-2.
Hit sharply on the ground. And McCutchen has himself a base hit. So there'll be a man aboard here to start out their half of the 5th.
He got the pitch he wanted, and he didn't miss it right there. Hammer job.
Second baseman, Segura.
Here comes the Milwaukee skipper up out of the dugout on his way to the mound. And we're going to see a pitching change as that's going to do it for his starter here tonight. So he'll depart after working just 4+ innings, as this will not go down as a quality start, that's for sure. Dylan File takes the ball here as he'll enter with a runner at first and nobody out.
Number 47, Dylan File.
Gene Segura will be the first to stand in against the new pitcher as he'll do so with a runner at first and nobody out. From the stretch. Out in front there as this one's pulled off to the left side. Fouled off. Nothing in 2 count and the pitch. Swing and a little blooper to center. Coming in on it is Kane. He can't get there as it falls in. And now they'll have runners at the corners to start off the inning.
It's so important, Mark, to start to make quality pitches, and if you don't, this is what can happen. 2 batters, 2 base hits, first and third, nobody out.
Yeah, and you just got to prepare yourself as an offensive player. You're just trying to get the runner in from third. You can't worry about creating a monster inning. Do your job.
4 runs, 7 hits, and no errors on the ledger for the Phillies to this point. Another one fouled off, and he's quickly behind 0-2. Nothing in 2 count and the pitch.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
It's a great job to lay off on that nasty slider right there. It's the toughest pitch. It was my toughest pitch to lay off of. I was always sitting fastball middle away, and when that slider came out, boy, did it look like a heater for a long time.
Tried to hold up there, appeal down to first, and no swing. It's ball 2. The 2-2 is looked at off the plate for a ball.
Everyone in the ballpark knows what the pitcher's intentions are in this situation. Great job at the plate to lay off a tough pitch in a good spot.
And he lost him here on 3-2 as that pitch misses. It's ball 4.
2 ways to look at this walk. If you're the hitting coach, you say that's a great AB. Down 0-2 and you work the walk. But if you're a pitcher like me, that's just a case of letting a guy off the hook, and that can really frustrate you.
Next to dig in will be Bryce Harper. He's got the bases loaded now and a chance to really do some damage.
And he's one of those guys that they really rely on to come through in spots like this, Matt. Second on the team and runs batted in.
Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. And a fastball's in there for strike 1. Off the plate, 1 ball, 1 strike.
He came into a mess out of the bullpen, and it hasn't gotten any better. This is not a comfortable place to be, not even close.
He's set. Here comes the 1-1.
It often becomes harder to hit the zone when the pressure starts to heat up.
Tight spot. Bases loaded. Nobody out. Hit hard to the right. Foul. A 2-2 count. Here's the pitch. And this misses, so it'll set up a big pitch coming up. It's full 3-2. And half swing that time, but it's a full swing in the eyes of the umpire, and that'll be the first out of the inning.
A lot of indecision there on that check swing, and that's something you see quite a lot on 3 and 2. When the difference between striking out and drawing a walk can be an inch or two, it's pretty understandable why guys aren't always aggressive with their swings.
JT Realmuto is in for the third time now as he takes a called strike. It's 0-1.
So important getting ahead with the bases loaded. Already a difficult situation, so you don't want to make it any harder by falling behind in the count.
Sliced hard on the ground. Taken in by Wong. Back to first, but it's right by him.
Well, we all know that errors happen, but not all errors are equal. That one was especially costly. As 2 runners cross the plate, those are game changers, no doubt about it.
Ready now, Didi Gregorius. It was a flyout for him in his last trip. Here comes the first pitch.
Nope, outside.
Well, that curveball was really a hanger, and that's not a good sign. He's got to get back on track. He needs that release point to get out front and get the ball down in the zone.
Line towards center field. And he'll get there in plenty of time to put this one away, and that ends the inning. So 2 runs on 2 hits, 1 error in the inning, and a runner left on. Home half of the 5th coming up. It's the Phillies 6 and the Brewers nothing. Welcome back for the bottom of the 5th. Here's Heidi Watney.
Well, Matt, during the break, I caught up with Craig Counsell, the Brewers skipper, about his lineup's performance so far, and he told me he's pretty unhappy with their discipline at the plate in this one. He said their pitch selection has been the main reason for their struggles today, as far too often they've been swinging at pitches outside the strike zone. That's leading to a lot of soft contact and easy outs, so the focus going forward is on shrinking the zone and forcing the opposing pitching to throw more strikes.
All right, Heidi, thank you. Here's Jackie Bradley now. He leads off from the bottom of the 5th as they look to break through on the scoreboard for the first time in this one.
Yeah, baseball is a game of adjustments, and it's time they start making some. They don't need to change their entire approach necessarily, but now is maybe when they start thinking about ways to get the guy on the mound out of his rhythm a bit.
That's by him for strike 1. A ball and 2 strikes.
1 and 2.
Not too many guys taking the mound today with this good a split. Look at the downward action on that thing. It's falling off the table.
Swing and a miss, and he'll start the 5th the same way he ended the 4th with a punch out, 1 away.
Man, this guy's on his game today, not only when he's throwing strikes, but how about the amount of strikeouts? And what's even more impressive, no walks up to this point. So he's pounding that zone with strikes, and he's making these hitters swing the bat.
Here's the second baseman, Colton Wong. As the first pitch to him runs a bit inside for ball 1. Comes into this at bat 0 for 1 in the ball game. Now the 1-0. Right side, but it's well fouled. Now the 1-1 pitch. His eyes lit up on that one above the zone, but he comes up empty.
The problem for the batter now is he's gotten so inside conscious after those first 2 pitches. Anything on the outer half of the plate's going to look a foot outside.
Pitch swung on and hit in the air toward the line and right. And he will make the play. 2 away now.
The pitcher, number 47, Gillen.
Tyrone Taylor will get the call to pinch hit here, as we'll see what he can do with 2 out and the base is empty.
Tyrone Taylor.
Lofted in the air out toward right center. Harper giving chase. Long run, but he gets there to track this one down, and a very nicely recorded out number 3. Gone in order are the Brewers. They won't make a dent in a 6-0 deficit. Back here in Milwaukee at Miller Park as we check in with Heidi Watney.
Matt, I talked with Philadelphia's manager during the break about the Phillies' offensive production to this point. And flat out, he was very pleased with the quality of their at-bats. He cited their low chase rate, or percentage of swings that are on pitches outside of the strike zone, as one reason for their success so far in this game. That number is under 20% right now. So up and down the lineup, they're doing a great job of picking on pitches they're more likely to do damage with.
Number 11.
Okay, thank you, Heidi. Number 11 enters from the bullpen to do the pitching.
Leading off for Philadelphia.
Ready for another chance? Roman Quinn, 2 for 2 with a triple on his batting line to this point. He's ready. Here's the first offering.
At the ball.
The 1-0 home. 1-1 the count now. This is in the air to left field. Yelich is under it, and he hauls it in for the first out of the inning.
Now batting, third baseman, Ronald Torreyes.
1 out for the Phils in their half of the 6th. And up next, the infielder / utility man, Ronald Torreyes. Swing and a miss, 0-1. Action now in the Milwaukee bullpen as they'll have a right-hander loosen up. 6 runs, 7 hits, and no errors on the ledger for the Phillies to this point. Fastball, and he's quickly in the hole, 0-2.
No ball, 2 strikes.
Hit on the ground to third. In time to first, and there are 2 away.
The pitcher, number 19, Tom Yu.
Digging in once again, Tom Yu getting to hit for himself here, largely due to the big cushion he's got to work with. He's ready. Here's the first offering. And he'll hold off on the slider here to start the at-bat. It's ball 1. And that's right there, and we're even at 1.
1-1.
A 1-ball, 2-strike count to the Phillies pitcher. Rolled slowly down the third baseline, but this is a foul ball as the count holds steady at 1-2. Now here's the pitch. Tried to hold up there, appeal down to first, and no swing. It's ball 2. And there's ball 3 on a breaking ball that misses away. Andrew McCutchen would be next if they can keep this inning alive. Tough fastball that time, but he hangs with it to stay alive. A payoff pitch one more time. Skied in the air to straightaway left. Yelich is going to have room out there as he puts this away to retire the side. Phillies down in order. They lead it 6-0. So the lineup flips over, and digging in, Lorenzo Cain. And Dan Heen, his fellow top of the order hitters, haven't really offered much help for this lineup so far.
No, your 1, 2, 3 guys are the ones you look to generate a lot of action, and they just haven't been up to the task so far in this one. Still time for them to turn it around, though. We'll see if it happens.
The pitch. Good fastball down around the knees there, taken for a strike.
Can you boys say next? Who's next up to bat? Because this guy's done. You cannot fall down 0-2 to one of the better pitchers in the league and expect to get a base hit.
This is line to left, and that's in for a base hit. Make it a 1 for 3 game so far. So we'll see if they have something in the works here with the leadoff hitter aboard and a guy that can really handle the bat in the number 2 spot.
Boy, that's a crazy at bat right there. Takes 2 pitches, 2 quality pitches, then gets a 3rd one, and he hits a bullet for a single.
I can't tell you how good that feels as a former hitter right there. 0-2, you're pretty much dead to rights, and he comes through with a big knock.
Bryce Terang is at the plate now as he looks at strike 1. 0-1, here it comes. Right over the top with that curveball, and it's 0-2.
All you want is the leadoff man to get on to start a big inning, maybe get a big rally going to claw your way back into this ball game.
2 quick strikes, and now the 0-2. And he struck him out. Strikeout number 8 now in the ball game for him.
Pretty textbook pitching right there. Jump ahead in the count 0-2 and then start working outside the zone. Easier said than done, but that's the way you do it.
Into the box now, Christian Yelich. And he lays off there, 1-0. He's 0 for 2 in the ballgame so far. Lifted the other way out to left center. And he's going to get there after a long run as he gloves it for the 2nd out.
Now batting, first baseman, Kester.
Digging in, Keston Hiura. He lined out in his last trip, so looking for better fortunes here. He's set, and the pitch.
Ball 1.
Very impressive outing so far. His command has been spot on. Even when he misses his spot, it isn't out over the heart of the plate. He's throwing quality pitches.
Fouled away. Now the 1-1 pitch.
Ball. That's inside.
High chopper to 3rd. Throw in time, and the side is retired. Brewers strand 1. They still find themselves down 6-0. Here's Andrew McCutchen now.
Leading off for Philadelphia, the left fielder, number 22, Andrew McCutchen.
Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Hard liner to center field. Kane is there, and he has it for the 1st out.
Jumped all over that first pitch of the inning, and he didn't miss it. Just wasn't able to steer it in a direction that resulted in a leadoff hit.
Ready for another shot now. Gene Segura. He reached on a single last time and later wound up scoring. And he'll try to crowd him there to start the at-bat. It's 1-0. Down the 3rd baseline, but a foul ball, 1-1. And the pitch.
Hey!
And here's a changeup in there for a called 3rd strike, and that's the 2nd out of the inning.
Flat out locked him up with a changeup right there. Usually you're trying for a swing and miss when you throw that pitch in a 2-strike count, but clearly he wasn't looking for it, so it's a backwards K for him.
Next to bat will be Rhys Hoskins. She'll go after the first pitch and bounce it into foul territory. 1 for 2 in the ball game thus far. Pulled high in the air out to left field. Yelich is under it. Makes the catch, and that'll retire the side. 3 up, 3 down for Philadelphia, but they're on top by a count of 6-0. Jose Alvarado gets the call from the pen to take over on the mound and start the home 7th.
Jose Alvarado.
Into the box now, Omar Narvaez. His career numbers in this matchup, just a couple of matchups, no hits in 2 at-bats.
Narvaez.
He's set. Here it comes. Clearly fooled there on the slider.
Yeah, that pitch is the equalizer. Left on left slider, down and away. He can spot it up when he needs to. That pitch is almost unhittable.
Lifted down the line in left. McCutchen on the move. But he won't get to it, and this should put a man in scoring position to start the inning. And he is into second base with a leadoff double.
Just goes to show you, if you're going to throw that two-seam fastball away, which I don't think is the best pitch anyway, you better start that thing out of the zone and let it work its way back to the corner. With this one, it started out on the corner, so it leaked back right over the heart of the plate and got whacked.
So digging in next will be Travis Shaw, and his guys are looking to erase that donut on the scoreboard with a runner in scoring position.
Yeah, Matt, they've been really shut down so far in this one. They've had runners on base, but haven't been able to string anything together.
Got him, and he goes down on strikes for the 3rd time.
Well, it's been a rough series for him at the plate so far. That's 4 strikeouts in the first 2 games, so this pitching staff clearly has him figured out.
Junior.
So here now is Jackie Bradley, and it's grounded just foul down the line. 0 for 2 for him to this point. And Bradley swings and misses at that offering, and he's deep in the hole, 0-2. One out and a runner on second base. He struck him out, the 3rd time he's fanned in the game.
It's been a rough night at the yard for him. That's 3 times he's gone down on strikes in this one. So they've really figured out how to attack this guy.
Colton Wong will stand in as he'll take a look at a high strike that time. It's 0-1. He's hitless in his 2 at-bats so far. And boy, big problems here to start this at-bat. It's 0-2 now.
Ooh, wait, that was an ugly swing. I'm sure he's not going to watch that one on replay after the game.
Here comes the 0-2 pitch, and he fouls this one off. 2 out here and a runner at second. Shooting for that low inside corner, but he missed with it. 1-2. And it's fouled away. Here's another 1-2.
Got to take advantage of that pitch right there. 0-2 breaker hanging over the heart of the plate. Not going to see too many of those today.
Swing and a miss, and that ends the inning. Milwaukee leaves 1. They won't make a dent in a 6-0 deficit. Ready to begin the 8th, and that'll bring forth the veteran outfielder, Bryce Harper.
Bryce Harper.
Here comes the first pitch. Oh, and 1 the count to Bryce Harper. A swing and a shot hit down the corner. Nearly a big fly to start the inning instead of foul ball. Now the fastball is right by him as he swings and misses for the first out of the inning.
Anytime a pitcher locates a fastball on the inside corner, it's going to be a tough pitch to hit. That one was spot on, and he had no answer for it.
At the plate now, JT Realmuto. As he'll get caught chasing a bad one there at strike 1. He could really use a knock here. 0 for 3 in the game so far. Realmuto behind with an 0-2 count now.
Hey, this guy's so aggressive, I don't think this pitch is anywhere near the zone.
Well above the letters with the fastball that time.
Man, a pitcher let the guy off easy right there. That 0-2 pitch wasn't even close. I'd rate that as a non-competitive pitch.
Changes up on him, but that's in the dirt for a ball.
Well, he kind of got caught chasing the first 2 pitches out of the strike zone. But I think he's caught on to their game a little bit right now. 2 tough pitches that he took with 2 strikes, and now the count is 2-2.
And the off-balance throw gets him. Nice play for the out.
Now batting, the shortstop, Gregorius.
So now to the plate, Didi Gregorius. He's hitless in 3 at-bats to this point. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Now a check swing, but he holds up in time. Ball 1. And that pitch misses in the dirt, and it's 2-0 now.
When you're down 6 on the mound, you got to at least throw strikes here.
2-1 after the foul ball there. High in the air out to center field. After it is Kane. He tracks it down, and that will end the inning. Phillies down in order. They lead it 6-0. Avisail Garcia will try and get his club back into it here as he'll pinch.
Number 24.
Spencer Howard is on to pitch out of the bullpen in the bottom half of the 8th.
Number 83, Spencer Howard.
In there at the letters 0-1. And it's 0-2 to Avisail Garcia.
I get it. He wants to see this guy's repertoire, but now he's behind in the count. Puts himself in a tough spot to hit.
Skied into very shallow right. Harper has a read on it. 1 down.
Up next for Milwaukee, the center fielder.
So the batting order turns over now and set to go. Lorenzo Cain. He's working on a 1-for-3 thus far. And this is just off the outside corner for a ball. 1-0. A 1-1 count to the Brewers leadoff man. From the windup, the 1-1 pitch. 1-2 now. 1 out, nobody on. Swing and a chopper to the left side. And there's out number 2.
The batter, number 3, shortstop, right, Terang.
So digging in now, Bryce Terang. He struck out swinging in his last trip to the plate. Ball 1. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Swung on and missed. 1-1. Now here it comes. In the air now, out to left. McCutchen is under it, makes the catch, and that'll retire the side. 3 up, 3 down for Milwaukee. They still find themselves down 6-0. Freddie Peralta comes on to pitch now, hoping for better results than the other arms that they've run out there in this one. Roman Quinn will be the first one.
Leading off for the Phillies, the center fielder, number 25, Roman Quinn.
Now here's the pitch. Hit out towards second. Wong has it. Throw on to first for the out, and that is how the 9th inning gets underway.
batting, the third baseman.
Settling in now, Ronald Torreyes. He got on top of one and was a ground out victim last time. Curveball looked at here for strike one.
That's a tough curveball right there to stay into as a lefty hitter. That ball looks like it's almost going to hit you, and it breaks over the inside half of the plate.
Heading out towards shallow right. Bradley is there. 2 down. Alec Bohm will get the call here as he'll hit for the pitcher.